Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all fantastic out there. I want to thank you, as always, for stopping by the channel, and I want you to know it's very much appreciated. Today, we're talking about a YA romance based on the novel by Russo-Young. It's called The Sun Is Also a Star. It's directed by Russo-Young. It stars Yara, Shahidi, and Charles Melton, and it follows the day in the lives of two teenagers, both of whom are going through difficult times in life that mistakenly find love. So let's get into the good, the not so good, and the final verdict on if this film's a success or not. Now, you can look at me and see that my teenage years are very much long behind me, but I'm still a romantic at heart, and seeing the blossoming young love can often just bring up nostalgic memories of my own turbulent love life as a teenager growing up. I did go into this one with an open mind, knowing nothing about the book other than assuming it was a financial success, being that it's given the adaptation to the big screen. There certainly were some aspects of this film that worked for me, but overall, it was serviceable at best. It was just too cute and unrealistic for me to really invest in and take seriously. The two lead characters didn't feel consistently authentic, even though there was a clear effort and energy in the performances, and I kind of just felt that the overall vibe of them individually, their potential love, and just the story moving them forward being just very hard to connect with. The story is set in a grounded contemporary reality of New York City, but the subject matter feels much more like something out of a fairy tale, and the combination just didn't work for me. Admittedly, I will never know what life is like when you walk around with the perfect physical symmetry of people like Shahidi and Melton. God bless their hearts. But regardless of that fact, I just feel this premise of walking up to a woman in public that you've never met and telling her that you're going to make her fall in love with you in a single day, all the while being serious while saying it, just feels like something that would get you laughed at or a drink tossed in your face if there's one available. I mean, sure, this could somehow work out to a meet cute story for some, but I don't see it as being realistic. I mean, I heard someone once say the world is a very beautiful place, one that's even more beautiful when you are, and this film kind of visually encapsulates that statement of vanity. But to their credit and to no fault of their own blessed beauty, both Melton and Shahidi do bring in the film some solid performances. They do make the most out of the characters. There's a clear and constant effort. There was some heart and some charm to many moments that were actually pretty sweet between them, and I thought these flashes of sincerity really were refreshing amid all the forced sappiness of everything. I felt they early on captured that awkward chemistry of two strangers just meeting in the big city, but as the film progresses and the connection between them was supposedly just growing, it just wasn't visible to me. The story didn't really just build that connection between them with enough spark and enough passion to just truly sell me on this girl, despite all her issues at the time, being able to fall for this guy other than his simple relenting persistence, which in this era is just going to get you nothing but a restraining order no matter how attractive you are. The deportation subplot to me was the most interesting aspect of the movie, but it was underdeveloped for the most part. It was explored here and there in small doses, but with the timing of its story arc being used and things, it just felt like a clear plot device to keep our two budding lovers from being able to be together. There's quick splashes of social commentary regarding deportation here and there randomly in some conversations through a couple scenes, but there just wasn't much weight to any of it, and I really think this layer of the story could have been just the perfect vehicle to use as just bridging the two of these people together to give them a mutual bond and an issue to connect over, but it was used in a much more melodramatic way than it was used to build emotional intrigue. From a technical aspect, I do think this was a beautifully shot film. I think director Russo-Young does incorporate a variety of different camera techniques that I thought was able to give the film a strong artistic flair to it that was very appealing. Camera movements and the selection of different angles really capture all the backdrops with the characters with a very immersive result that was very subtle at the same time. I mean, she was able to give this story an intimate feel when it really needed to, and visually, I think she was able to create a unique film from a by-the-numbers YA romantic drama, in my opinion. I mean, the music selection was another great element to really pump some personality into just the overall atmosphere of the entire film. I think many songs were able to capture different moods and emotions with a subtlety that I thought really complemented the many beats of the story nicely. But in the end, it all just felt a little bit too cute, a little bit too cheesy and unrealistic to me. I think the story could have progressed with a lot more authenticity to connect with the audience. I think certain layers of this story could have been developed more than to simply maneuver the plotline where it needed to go, but overall it wasn't all bad. The direction was solid. There was some effort in the performances. It brought back some memories of young love from back in the day, so I'm going to give The Sun Is Also a Star 60% on the entertainment meter, cutting some of the studio polish back a bit and creating a more natural, down-to-earth vibe would have been great for for this one, but if you're a hopeless romantic and enjoy some sappy love movies, then this one's worth a shot. So now for today's My Silver Screen recommendations for 3 other films that focus on life getting in the way of love. I'm going to select James Cameron's The Titanic, Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers, and Julia Roberts' Lead Notting Hill. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to talk movies with you guys. Share it with your friends, and without question, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can never miss a video. Here are some links to some recent reviews just in case you missed them. All my social media links and the link to our official website are down in the description below, and I'll catch you next time.